PlayStation.
More proof of a Xbox Lockhart. Let's talk about it. What is happening, guys? Dealer back again with yet another video. It's Monday. It's time for a video. Let's get into it. Let's talk about some gaming news regarding the next generation Xbox Lockhart. Now, many of you guys know the Lockhart as a lesser powerful Xbox Series X. Yes, another next generation console. And while some ask, why in the world would they do that while simultaneously playing their Xbox One S? Others understand that this is a low-end SKU that should come in at around $300. It is built from the ground up to replace their low-end Xbox One S, and it is far more capable than that system could ever be. Featuring Zen 2 cores, plenty of power to run games at 1080p 60 FPS, even higher checkerboarded resolutions, etc. On top of having SSD storage and outperforming the Xbox One X pretty much everywhere. Remember, as I've covered a million times, 4 teraflop Navi is faster than 6 teraflop GCN. Architectural differences have improved. Navi is a more gaming-focused solution. We have yet more proof that Lockhart is real, and since this has leaked online, I can actually talk about this, having seen this quite some time ago. LordsofGaming.com. Shout out to these guys, Iron Lords. Xbox Lockhart is real, and here's the proof. Now, these guys give some credit to people that actually didn't talk about the system as early as me, or, didn't report that it was never canceled like I had, but I want to give them a shout out, and honestly, check their link out down below as we go over the information. They say, Twitter user TitleOS found reference of Xbox Lockhart in what seems to be be Windows operating system libraries. In the list below, we see code names for current generation Xbox One consoles like the Scorpio, the Durango, aka the 2013 Xbox One, Scorpio being the Xbox One X, and the Anaconda being the high-end SKU for Project Lockhart. But if you notice, we have one more underneath the Anaconda, the Xbox Lockhart, and this is 100% legitimate. Guys, I have been saying that this thing has never gone anywhere. It was never canceled. It was a misinformation campaign, one unfortunately many people fell for. I have been talking about this SKU since June of 2018, when others thought the second box was a streaming box. It is an Xbox Series X with far less GPU compute with the same CPU cores and, of course, separate memory subsystem. Apparently, both boxes will be able to utilize that velocity architecture. And before people say it's going to hold back the Series X, please stop. This box is so much more capable than the lowest common denominator on PC. Remember, all of the newest games are going to be running on PC. You'll be able to play them on lower end hardware than 16 or 8 Zen 2 threads and 4 teraflops of knobby compute. And keep in mind that the Lockhart should have access to that same 100 gigabytes or so of virtual memory as well. At least I would imagine so. The low-end Xbox is absolutely real. It is an integral part of their next generation strategy. And remember that without the Lockhart, there would be no Series X. Without the low-end unit that's actually going to push more, they can't really afford to risk it all on a high-end, ultra-expensive Series X. Sound familiar? That's because without the 95% install base of the Xbox One S, the 5% or less install base of the Xbox One X just would not have been enough to carry the brand. Also add things like xCloud and others to it this time around, and they are looking to have a massive install base across the board. All of the latest games will run on this thing. You are not looking at the bottlenecks you've had before. Plan on seeing games on Lockhart run at over 100 frames per second in some cases. Yes, you heard that right. 1080p 100 plus FPS titles. Whereas the Series X is essentially going to quadruple the resolution with perhaps even more effects like better ray tracing, etc. There really isn't much of a negative here, and the games are going to look absolutely stunning. So again, count on this thing coming in at around $300 and the Series X at around $500. But hey, thought I'd bang this one out real quick for you guys. Let me know your thoughts down below on which system you would pick up. I found this pretty interesting as this stuff has been around for a minute, and I'm glad this is finally leaked out. I've also seen a few slides from quite some time ago calling the Lockhart a console that is going to be aimed at the new console gamer, may even be marketed towards 1080p TV owners. Keep in mind that's still a massive chunk of the market, whereas the Anaconda is the performance leader. Again, no matter what you choose, remember that price is key for a lot of people, and either way you should get a phenomenal gaming experience. Both boxes can run things at 60 FPS. You're just talking different resolutions and perhaps some different settings. I expect those external cartridges to be usable on both of these boxes, and of course transferable between the two. But hey, let me know your thoughts down below. Of course, if you liked the video, hit the like button. Of course, share this with a buddy or two, and subscribe if you are new. Didn't have the time to go all in on this one, but I figure you guys would find it interesting. And of course, again, we've always been saying Lockhart is still there. It's always been a thing. It will be a thing. Now, whether or not it will launch on the same day as Series X is a different story. But if they are of the same mindset that they were in 2016, they will tell you about both boxes before they release, because they want you to be able to make an informed decision. They also do not want you being mad because they released another box that was cheaper after you just spent hundreds more dollars on the more expensive version. That's why they told you about the Xbox One X before the Xbox One S released. So again, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next one.